So this is an updated version of how I edit my Toca videos. I'm going to show you the recording, video editing, audio, and behind the scenes processes. To start off with the recording, so this new method I use for recording is take an object and hold it near the edge of your screen, and the closer it is to the very edge, the faster it will scroll. So you can see I'm going pretty slow here, holding that little pencil type thing a bit away from the edge, and so if it were closer it would scroll faster. I did go a bit slow in this one, but I sped it up in editing, so that was fine. Since the far right of the screen is showing in this video, I just did the entire thing going from right to left, and then I reversed it in editing. But typically I would have the item be on the right side of the screen, because my videos go from left to right. So I use CapCut to video edit, I always have, and so I just import that video to a new project, and then I go and change the aspect ratio to the TikTok one since it's a short. This works for any vertical video, and because it has that far right side showing, I just went ahead and moved it so that the far right side of the video is what's on the screen, and then I went ahead and trimmed it, and then reversed the video, and then while I was waiting for it to reverse, I just went ahead and pulled up speed, and then I changed it to double speed because it was pretty slow, and then you can see here that this is, the video is going the right direction. However, the buttons were showing the entire time, so I'm just going to shift the video until you can't see the buttons anymore, and then I duplicate it, and I crop it to match. And so I typically find an item along the edge, and then I just play around with it, really zoomed in. I'm a perfectionist, so but yeah, no, I just mess around with it until it's as seamless of an edit as I can get it. And then I go back to the beginning and adjust that, because I adjusted the rest, so it threw it off a bit, and then at this point I mute it, and then I play around with text for I think about 15 minutes. I sped this up to 20 speed, but yeah, I just use the small right regular font, and then I have the background, the not as thick one, and then I just use a stroke. And so I tend to use a color picker, and then I also mess around with it on like that color scale, but I try to use the color picker just to get something that matches what the video is showing. And for audio, I used to use a different tool, but then YouTube changed some stuff around, and so anyway, now I use this documents tool. I got it from the App Store, and it's pretty nice because it's just a browser, but it lets me download videos. So anyway, I find the YouTube video, and then I add PI at the end of the URL, so it's youtubepie.com. That automatically takes you here. I convert it to an MP4, and then I go to download, which takes you to this other downloader website. Anyway, I've been using this for a while. I haven't gotten any bugs, so I'd recommend it. But anyway, you just click the download, saves to your device, and then you wait for those three dots to let you do it, and then you just save to photos, and then you use the extract tool on CapCut, and I had already found this song on Spotify, so I knew what clip I wanted from the song, like the timestamp. So anyway, I just trimmed it, and then I brought it to my video, and then I messed around with my video a bit to it cut off the word midway, and so that was the nice thing about having a wall there. I can just make it a bit longer. But anyway, yeah, I just mess around with it until the audio and video all look good, and then I export it. So I post on my phone because I have to do the comment, and so anyway, I just went to my comments because I had it saved there, and then I messed around with the size of it. I like putting it in that top left hand corner because you can see it, but it doesn't really block much, and then I just watch it through, and then I post, and this I actually scheduled the post, so recording this, it's going to be tonight's video because it's 5 a.m. But yeah, so I just click no for most of those things because I'm not, paid or anything. And I only do audio remixing because I'm like, no one needs to use my videos. But yeah, and I usually watch a video while it's uploading, but I didn't this time. Anyway, and so I just go through, watch the video, make sure everything's good. If it's a little fuzzy this time, it's kind of fine because it's still processing and stuff. And then I go in and I change the thumbnail, just so it looks pretty. And then I save that, and then I go on my laptop and I do the tags. So I'm kind of lazy. I don't write the tags out every time. I just copy them from my last video, and then there's a few at the end that I do update for each video, but for the most part they're the same tags for all the videos. And so you saw the couple things that I uncheck marked. It doesn't matter, I just don't like those. But anyway, yeah, just make sure you put hashtags in the description and then the tags in your details. And yeah, thanks for watching.